Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another edition of the Cards the Diecast 4 channel. I want to thank you all for watching. And in this video we're going to be cracking open what I will consider to be a case of the 2016 Panini Prizm Racing Fat Packs. There's going to be 12 of them in here. There's going to be 15 cards per pack. Now if you watched my other video concerning the retail version of the Panini Prizm, the Fat Packs were one of the things you could buy at the store, but I recommended that you do not buy those. I still stand by that recommendation. However, the only reason why I'm getting this pack, or bought this pack, was because I wanted to go after these red, white, and blue autographs. And as you can see here, I have a Daniel Hemrick. It's the only red, white, and blue autograph that I have. And it's number 13 of 49, and I decided to go ahead and get this Fat Pack case because supposedly these red, white, and blue autographs are supposed to be exclusive. I know the base cards are exclusive to the Fat Packs. However, the one thing is, though, I will say I actually pulled this out of a hobby box. So I don't know if that was an error or if that's something you could get out of a hobby box. Like hobby boxes could get anything, but I know like with the blaster boxes, it's like the camo line. Those are exclusive to that. So I think the red, white, and blues are supposed to be exclusive to the Fat Pack. So I think this was actually an error that I got this. But nonetheless, though, that's what we're going to be looking at, hopefully. If we're not able to find anything, well, that's probably typical of the Fat Packs. But nonetheless, though, I'm actually happy in a way that I do have this, though, because they're all in the case here, so I shouldn't see a bunch of bent up cards like you might see like at a Target from people dropping it and such. So anyway, that's enough of me talking. Let's go ahead and crack this sucker open. Alrighty guys, let's go ahead and crack this sucker open. Tear through that beautiful plastic, if you will. And let's get this sucker going. So as you can see, it's the Fat Packs that you saw from the store. And so let's go ahead and grab one pack and let's start going. Looking for red, white, and blue autographs. Pack 1. Kevin Harvick, David Pearson. Let's go ahead and zoom in here a little bit more. Then you have your Kyle Larson. We have Joey Logano, Dale Earnhardt Jr., Kyle Busch, Darrell Wallace Jr., Ryan Blaney base, and then we have ourselves a Ricky Stenhouse Jr., and then we start having a couple Prizm cards here, Kurt Busch, and then we have Jimmie Johnson Winner Circle. We have a Matt Kenseth Machinery, and then here we have our red, white, and blue base cards. First one is for Ricky Stenhouse Jr. Ryan Newman's car card. And the back of the cards are just like the other cards. This is card number 54. And then we have a car card for Matt Kenseth. So that's pack 1. Alright then, here we are with pack 2. Oh. Soft surface, always try to do these things on soft surfaces. Alright, then we have a car card for Kurt Busch. We have our Michael Annett. We have Chris Buescher. We have Justin Allgaier. Try to zoom this out a little bit. Matt Kenseth. Brad Keselowski. Jimmie Johnson. Jimmie Johnson again with the car card. We have Tony Stewart. Then we have Jamie Mack with a Prizm card. We have Matt Kenseth and a Winner Circle card. Then we have a Prizm Winner Circle for Kevin Harvick. And then we have our 3 red, white, and blue cards. Here's Eric Jones, the hot rookie. Almost had a shot at the Grand National Championship, but had a little restart issue. Brian Scott, who just retired. You can see how I actually like these. These are actually the best design. This makes me want to eat that lollipop that's like red, white, and blue. Or that, not that lollipop, but popsicle. Ryan Newman is our last card. Very pretty. So that's pack number 2. Pack number 3 here Haven't had any hits yet. Denny Hamlin, Jamie McMurray, Regan Smith, AJ Allmendinger, Casey Kane, Carl Edwards. I actually have the 1 of 1 for this card. Sam Hornish. All these cards look pretty off-center. Looks like it was a bad miscut there. You see one side's fatter right there than the other side. Ned Jarrett, Paul Menard. Then we have a Prizm for Darrell Waltrip. Then we have ourselves a Blow and Smoke. I thought this was only for the blaster boxes, but we have a Blow and Smoke card for Dale Jr. We have a Richard Petty special insert. And then we have our 3 cards. We have our 3 red, white, and blue cards. Here we have Bobby Labonte, who just got fired from that Go Fast car. Tony Stewart, who's retiring, or who just retired. And then we have Kevin Harvick. Pack 3. Here we go with pack number 4. Denny Hamlin, Brad Keselowski, Josh Wise, Eric Almirola, Kurt Busch, Alex Bowman, who did a damn good job driving the 88 in lieu of Dale Jr. Here we have Bill Elliott. We have Carl Edwards, Danica Patrick, driver intros. We have a Prizm card for qualifying times for Clint Bowyer. We have another Blowing Smoke insert for Joey Logano. Blowing Smoke Prizm card for Jimmie Johnson, the new 7-time champion. And then our 3 red, white, and blue cards. Carl Edwards, Matt DiBenedetto, and then we have Kyle Larson. And that's pack 4. Pack 5, and we still not had one hit, which is to be expected with these fat packs. It's really hard to get any sort of a hit. So this is this is more for just base collectors. Jeffrey Earnhardt, who also got fired from Go Fast Racing, Chase Elliott, Clint Bowyer, Casey Kane, Brad Keselowski, driver introductions for Tony Stewart, Champions card for Matt Kenseth, and then we have a Kevin Harvick, Champions, car card for Joey Logano, driver intros Prizm for 7-time champion. Got a white card of that, white flag. We have a Kyle Busch winner circle. Machinery card for Casey Kane. And then our 3 red, white, and blue cards is David Pearson, Hall of Fame. Kyle Larson, Prizm, or they're all Prizms, but driver intro. And then driver intro for Joey Logano. This is actually pack 6. That last pack was pack 5. And still doesn't look like we have ourselves a hit. Joey Logano, Casey Kane, or Casey Mears rather, who got fired and is being replaced by Ty Dillon, Austin Dillon, Darrell Waltrip, Ricky Stenhouse, Dale Jr., driver intros, Tony Stewart, Martin Truex, Jimmie Johnson, Prizm car card for Dale Jr. We have a winner's circle for Matt Kenseth, Prizm Winner Circle for Joey Logano. And then our 3 red, white, and blue cards, Landon Castle, Jeb Burton, and David Reagan. Here we go with pack number 7. We're halfway home and still not had a hit. Not even a tire. So let's hope we could get something out of here. Ricky Stenhouse, Ryan Newman, Matt Kenseth, Carl Edwards, Matt DiBenedetto, Jimmie Johnson, Ty Dillon, Martin Truex Jr., Greg Biffle, Trevor Bayne. And then we have ourselves a blowing smoke for Brad Keselowski. We have a Prizm Machinery card for Martin Truex Jr. And then our 3 red, white, and blue cards, Jeffrey Earnhardt, Chase Elliott, and then it's Clint Bowyer, who will be taking over for Tony Stewart and is actually suing H. Scott Motorsports because they didn't pay him. Pack number 8, I think. Starting to run out of packs here. Doesn't look like we have a hit in this deal either. Kyle Larson, Landon Castle, Jeb Burton, Brad Keselowski, Bobby Allison, Austin Dillon, Casey Kane, Richard Petty champions, Kyle Busch champions, Terry Labonte Prizm Hall of Fame, and then we have ourselves Carl Edwards, Danica Patrick qualifying times, and then our 3 red, white, and blue cards, Casey Kane, Rusty Wallace, Hall of Fame, and then we have Clint Bowyer. Pack number 9. No hits with this one either. David Reagan, there was no guarantee of any hits in this whole case as far as I know. From my research, there is no guaranteed hit like it is with the hobby boxes. So you kind of get what you pay for. Kevin Harvick, Jamie Mack, Austin Dillon, Danica Patrick, the Chase for the Cup card, Richard Petty, Ryan Newman, Kyle Busch driver intros, and then we have a blowing smoke for Carl Edwards plain, and then we have a Prizm blowing smoke for Carl Edwards, and then our 3 red, white, and blue cards, we have Kevin Harvick, Terry Labonte champions, and then we have the Chase Elliott Pit Road, which I'm actually glad to have because I have the 1 of 1 for this card as well. Here we go with pack number 10. Got 3 more packs, or 2 more packs after this. Would like to have something, anything. I mean, I'm not even seeing a tire. Usually, at least they stick some crappy tire card in here. Rusty Wallace, Clint Bowyer. Gonna try and go through this a little quicker. Kevin Harvick, Terry Labonte, because I got a bunch of videos with base cards for it. Danica Patrick, Paul Menard, Kyle Busch, Dale Earnhardt Jr., Terry Labonte. Then we have a blowing smoke for Terry Labonte. We have another blowing smoke, the Prizm parallel for Terry Labonte. And then our 3 red, white, and blue cards, we have Denny Hamlin. I have the camel card for this, 1 of 11. Then I have Brad Keselowski, red, white, and blue. And then I have Josh Wise, red, white, and blue. Alrighty then, we're going to keep hammering this thing through, our second to last pack. And we still don't have a hit. Doesn't look like we are. I don't think we're going to get any hits here, guys. Eric Jones, Brian Scott, Ryan Newman, Bobby Labonte, Tony Stewart, Jamie McMurray, driver intro, Jimmie Johnson, driver intro, Denny Hamlin, champions, Kurt Busch, Hamlin, driver intro, Prizm, and then we have Joey Logano, then we have Jimmie Johnson, winner circle, Prizm, and then a red, white, and blue for Eric Almirola, Kurt Busch, and Joey Logano. Disappointing pack to say the least, but once again, this is to be expected. The fat packs are really just for card collectors. There's not really a whole lot. If you're looking for hits, you got to invest the money in the hobby boxes or the blaster boxes at least. Denny Hamlin, Jamie McMurray, Regan Smith, AJ Allmendinger, Tony Stewart, Casey Kane, Carl Edwards, Sam Hornish, Ned Jarrett. Oh, we did get an autograph. We did get an autograph, and it's actually quite interesting if you relate it to my other autograph. So we did get one hit, one red, white, and blue, Tony Stewart. Almost showed it to you too early. And then we have qualifying times for Carl Edwards, and then our red, white, and blue, Casey Mears. Red, white, and blue for Austin Dillon, Darrell Waltrip, and then we actually got a hit, guys. It's not the best driver. In fact, he just got fired. But a hit is a hit. Tyler Reddick. Tyler Reddick, red, white, and blue, autograph. Number 4 of 49. So whenever you're doing any of these unboxings, ladies and gentlemen, I always recommend that you have your soft sleeves ready and put your hits into a penny sleeve or into a sheets or into top loaders, or in my case is going to be a card saver, because this might actually go to PSA. I'm not sure. I think I know one guy who may want this, but just gently let that sucker in. Don't try to force the cards in, because you could easily bend them. I recommend if you're getting card savers that you get the card saver 1. Don't get the card saver 2. Let's see here, actually. I don't recommend getting the card saver 2s. I don't recommend that because they're really small. And let me get a junky card here. Let's get Mr. Danica Patrick over here. They're so tight to shove a card into that if you're not careful, you could end up bending the card in, because this is really hard to get stuff into. So I recommend if you're getting a card saver, make sure that you get the card saver 1. They have a lot more space. And so if I wanted to turn this into PSA or BGS, it's ready to go. All I gotta do is mail it to them and fill out the paperwork online or the forms online. So that's our one hit. Was it worth $70? No, but I mean, I did this just for fun. So at least I got one hit out of it all. But I got 2 big cases ready to go. So that will do it for this 12 box or 12 pack unpacking for the Panini Prizm Racing Fat Packs. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please like and subscribe, and I will see you all later.